center for CTN's live coverage of boys high school hockey. It's the season opener for the home team Cardinals as they host non-conference opponent Chisago Lakes Wildcats. Joe Young along with Howie Shapiro and Jerry Grant, and very excited about this team this season for the Cardinals.
Yeah, they have a lot of good players and they have a lot of seniors. And Howie, you know about a couple of these players, don't you?
Well, yeah, I know a few of them, whatever Joe teaches me. So, I mean, I was down talking to the guys. They're very excited to get this season started. As we've talked about on Sports Night, obviously a senior-dominated team. This is a year for them to see what they can do and how far they can go.
And on the flip side is Chisago Lakes team that has experienced going to the section championship in almost every year in the last decade. Have not made it to the state tournament since 2013-14. But this is a team coming in that lost a lot of seniors. They do return their leading scorer, but behind him, they're going to have to fill a lot of holes.
Well, you know, the one thing you really want as a hockey coach is a lot of seniors on your bench, because they're the ones that will take you to the depths of the year and get you into the tournament and get you some results, hopefully. You go through your seniors and hope you have some underclass people to fill in some roles. Yeah,
we had a look at Jack Bakken, and he is their leading scorer from a year ago. He's very special. Coach Lushenko said, this is a guy that you're going to notice. You're going to see he's got great hands, great skills, really good around the net. It's an opportunity for them to get going tonight because they feel that they have a ways to go because of the amount of seniors they lost from a year ago.
Well, and Coon Rapids is stocked full of seniors, 17 seniors on the roster. You got 10 at least that will make a lot of varsity time. That includes 8 of their returning top scorers from last year were in this senior class. And at the top of the list is Tyler Barsness. He has been impressive in the last 2 seasons. 56 points, 26 goals a year ago, 36 points as a sophomore, so 92 points as he starts his senior season.
That is a ton of points for one player. Of course, other teams know about that, so the depth will come into play to keep him disturbing the puck once in a while, get him away from trouble, and then find his spots.
Well, when I talked to Coach Lushenko yesterday, I said, you know, what are your keys? And number one, we have to know where number 19 is all times because, as you mentioned, he can score, he can create, and he really is the catalyst for this team.
Well, and again, 26 goals, but 30 assists last season. He definitely dishes it, and they have a lot of other weapons that we will talk about all season long, and we are just as excited as they are to drop the puck. The season starts next on CTN. At the Crick, just about ready to drop the puck on the 2023-2024 hockey season. Barsness against Sledham in the circle. Held up, back and forth battle, dragged into the Coon Rapids zone by Perot, but he was knocked off it. Cardinals clear to center, right on the stick of Kitch, in alone, backhand and a save. A quality scoring chance, less than 20 seconds in for the Coon Rapids Cardinals.
A heck of a pass by Barsness.
Hansen stood right in there and made a nice save.
Wildcats get it back into the Cardinal end. Good numbers to force the takeaway. Eli Bowden skates to the other end as his team gets a lineup change behind him. He's ridden off it in the corner as the Wildcats take over, but played hard off the boards all the way down. Icing waved off. It's tracked down by Hazelwood in the corner. He leaves it there for Tandon Bush. Bush up the boards, can't get it out. Held in near the line by Joseph Alexander. Play continues behind the Coon Rapids net. Quick one-touch pass, doesn't click all the way through. Swept at by Trent Tyson, but couldn't take control of it. Kick towards the slot, a chance out front. And a save for Will Wagner. That puck came free to Ben Kretkow, and he fired it, but right into the breadbasket.
Yeah, Ben had a nice chance there. So both goalies have had to make a good save to start the first part of this game. See that turnover there? It's a bouncing puck that happens early. Gotta hold your ground.
And Chisago started their season on Saturday at home. A 4-0 loss to Alexandria, fell into a hole early. Gave up 3 goals in the first period.
Yeah. Alex always has good outfits. So.
Forced into the zone by Gazecki. Cardinals bring it back out. This is Andrew Clark. Little wrist shot in. Sticked away, centering pass. Nobody home in a red jersey. Lucas Ivey works it ahead for Kretkow. Landon Kretkow ridden off by by Novak rather. Shot from a low angle. Wagner couldn't control the rebound. Tie up in the corner. Comes out to the point for Gazecki. Gazecki keeps it in. Wrist shot off the blocker and up out of play for Landon Kretkow.
Yeah, 2 shots from that right dot area over there. And good saves by Cardinal goaltender.
You know, some of the keys that Coach Lushenko said, we want to keep this a low-scoring game. We don't want to have to fight their speed. We want to keep. We want to play physical, keep the goals to a minimum.
Yeah.
For the Cardinals.
And we saw a couple defensemen step up early, Joel, and put some body checks in their own zone in the first couple of shifts. So that's the kind of play they want.
Trying to force it up the boards. The Wildcats able to hold. Comes to Bowden and now Barsness. Barsness trying to use his speed to get around the corner. Slides it out front through the top of the blue paint, but out of the reach of Ben Kish. Held at the line by Tandon Bush. Apparently not held at the line. Pass to center, deflected all the way down by Perreault. Stopped up by Wagner. Bush in the near corner. Has it taken away by Perreault. Played out front, an opportunity. Point blank for Bakken. And just couldn't get it through the traffic. A lot of Cardinals collapsing to help Will Wagner, who was sprawled out on the ice.
Well, they are really getting after it, Chisago Lakes. That's 5 shots already early in the game.
There's head coach Corey Lushenko.
Alphen wins the draw. This one played all the way down as he tried to spring Trent Tyson, but it went right in on Hansen. Obviously no icing. Forced back into the corner. Now back to the near side. Bresnahan able to hold at the line this time, but lost the handle. It's turned around by the Wildcats. Cross-ice pass taken away by Bresnahan. He steps up, starts the rush. Back out front, a one-timer for Alphen is stopped. Rebound comes out. Bresnahan is shot. That one up in the air. And
high stick.
yeah, unfortunately, Jack Engberg didn't wait for it to come down. He went up and got it with a stick up high. But good pressure right around the Wildcat net. Cardinals not able to get it past Hansen just yet.
Yeah, Hansen with a couple really nice saves on that sequence.
Well, the one night, Bresnahan, he didn't know that shot was coming until it hit him.
Just hit him. He was in the right spot, just standing his ground.
Cardinals able to win the draw, get it out to center. This one forced in deep by Tristan Dolan. Glove to the corner, comes back out to the point. A shot through traffic for Novak, handled and held by Hansen.
Even in the shots on goal, 5 apiece here early in this first period. And both teams obviously would like to get on would like to light the lamp first. They like to get on the board.
Yeah, but the coach is a little nervous. 5 shots early in the game.
Yeah.
Keep this pace up, they'll both be over 35.
Right.
Wildcats just win the draw, play it high off the glass out to center. Cardinals able to regroup, come right back on the attack. Clark dancing through some traffic, tried to slide it across, but hit his skate. Comes back out to center, and Hazelwood puts it back in deep.
Good triangulation by Chisago Lakes there. Pretty hard to get through 3 guys when they're lined up like that.
Plays it ahead. Skating to center was Perot, lost the handle. And now he'll get it back down the right wing. His shot blocker saved by Wagner. Swanson swings it back along the boards for Sledham. Cardinals able to break it up, get it out to center. Into the zone. Boda tried to get it across for Barsnitz. Here come the Wildcats back the other way. Good stick check by Nolan Hazelwood. Finds some room, gets it across for Bresnahan. He steps up, leads the rush again. Goes to his backhand, hands off. Bowden, a shot, glove save for Hansen. Swung around and out by Sledham, and Wildcats defensemen early on content to just fling that puck, try and keep it out of their defensive end.
Yeah, that seems to be a strategy.
Good takeaway by Krakow out front, and a big blocker save for Wagner on the chance for Bobrovsky. Novak trying to get it up the board, and does. Kish can't get it past Krakow. Novak will go back behind for Bresnahan, and now back for Novak. His pass intercepted. He gets tangled up with the attacking Joseph Alexander. Puck comes free for Kish. His backhanded pass was knocked down out of midair and gets the Wildcats back into the zone. Sticked away. And now the Cardinals the ones to just keep it out of their defensive end. They knew the line change would have taken the icing, but none called. Balowitz up the boards. Hazelwood can't hold. In on the attack is Bobrovsky. Trying to get around the corner. Got it through the legs of Wagner, but wasn't able to get it at the right angle to get it home. And Bresnahan, fortunately, right there to clear.
Yeah, the Lakes have good speed. They're showing it.
Actually, it might have been Bush that was there to clear it. Either way, there was a defender there, fortunately, for Wagner and the Cardinals. Bush tied up at center. Puck comes free for Dylan Bushy. Plays it across. Hazelwood trying to get around a couple of sticks checks and does. Flip it in. Hansen gloved it down. Lost the handle, but right there to recover it for him is Andrew Swanson. Cross-ice pass out to center. Bumped off it there was Landon Krakow. Back the other way comes Tyson. Tyson, a snapshot, gloved and held by Hansen.
Well, the first game's always difficult. Cardinals have had a couple of nice regroups. They had one behind their net. They had one out in the neutral zone with Promwas. And that second pass held the puck a little bit too long, let the defender close down and get in the way. You got to move that puck fast, and you can really regroup quickly.
Now, both teams have been scrimmaging, obviously, but that first period of your very first game always a little tight.
Yeah, it's hard. They'll get into it, but a few things they'll just kind of get into the flow.
One played across, nobody there in a green jersey. The clear attempt by Novak hit his skate. And now the pass picked off by Sledham. Right back in. Cardinals able to get the steal right back. Here's Andrew Clark winding it up from behind his own net. Down the left wing. Slips past the check into the zone, trying to pass out front. Broken up by back-checking Sledham. Now here come the Wildcats with speed the other way. Bakken toe drags through, snaps it up and over the cage. Bobrovsky able to hold at the near blue. Tristan Dolan into the zone, deep into the corner, bumped off it there by Bobrovsky. Swanson behind his own net, his pass out of the reach of Alexander, played back in toward the net by Bush. But the Wildcats able to capture and get it back out of their end. Barsnitz looking for a lane. Oh. He's going to get tripped up. His
stick still in his skates.
How did it
still in his skates, and they're not even going to give him a penalty?
How do you not call that?
Because he let go, because it was unintentional.
Maybe.
That's I'm sorry, that's still a trip.
I think so too.
When your stick gets into the skates of an opponent, causing that opponent to trip, especially when they're in possession of the puck. That should be a
should
call.
be.
Woo! Look at the dangles on Bresnahan. Novak his shot pad save Hansen. Novak another chance. That's deflected up over the cage. Barsness trying to play it out front. Tip back to him in the corner instead. He tries to slip away from pressure. Hands it off for Bowden on the cycle. Lost the handle on his own stick, unfortunately. Puck comes out to center, and Novak will regroup to Barsness. Or Bresnahan, rather. Leaves it off Bowden. Kish looking to get it back to Bresnahan at the back door, just a little too far. Kept in at the line by Alphin. Bresnahan looking to go back across the grain. That shot by Alphin through traffic was stopped up, and we have a whistle.
Goalie
as
lost
the
his glove.
goalie's glove came off.
Okay.
A lot of action, a lot of pressure down in the Wildcat end.
Yep, trying to get that pass to the back door twice. It didn't quite work, but that is the right idea. Especially when a good goaltender, you got to get him to move.
Quick breakout by the Wildcats all the way to the Coon Rapids end. Novak to Tyson, gets it to Alphin. Alphin gets into the zone, but Engberg unable to hold up in time, and they're offside.
Yeah, those are little timing plays. Yeah, 7 shots apiece. They're putting the rubber on the goalies so far, Howie.
Pretty even so far here in this first period.
Yeah, it has been.
Puck played across. First one there was Perreault. Got it into the zone, but returned back to the other end by Bresnahan. Good regroup through center for Chisago, but now broken up. Tyson trying to get through the defenders. To Alphin, his shot. That's blocked by Cook out front, and here comes Bakken. Bakken lost the handle and is in offside.
Yeah,
good thing he lost the handle. He was getting some speed up there.
Yes, he was, and we talked about Bakken to open this show, and you know he's their big dog.
Yeah, say good pace in this game for the
Yep.
first one for the Cardinals.
Wildcats with a good possession, a good look out front. Leads to a tip right on the doorstep for Bobrovsky. Out to the point. That shot is blocked by a charging Ben Kish. Hazelwood behind the net tries to reverse. Up on the dasher. Bowden able to get it as it comes down. Out to Kish. Couldn't handle it in tight in his skates. His pass back looking for Barsness didn't click. This one gets to center from Tannen Bush. A backhand, a rebound, and a goal! The Cardinals on the board first.
Yeah, that's how you do it. The
You're
first shot
persistent.
doesn't go in, you follow your shot, and you never know what's going to happen. Puck gets right back on the stick, and Bush gets that goal. He got a 2-for-1.
He did get a 2-for-1. And the Cardinals have, both teams have been pressuring. Cardinals get that elusive first goal here with 5:56 remaining in the first period.
Staying with it on the initial stop. He gets the rebound, slips it in between Hansen and the post.
Good goal.
That pass a little too far, and that'll be icing against the Cardinals.
Yeah. Well, if we saw the replay again, Joe is an old defenseman. You saw what Bobrovsky did for Chisago Lakes. He gave up the middle of the rink, and he turned, and that opened the doorway to get to the net.
Well, and for Coach Frock, when we talked to him last week, he said, you know, one of the things they want to shore up their defensive zone, but he also wants to get his defensemen involved in the offense. And we've seen Bresnahan take a couple of rushes, lead a couple of rushes, get himself some opportunities. And now the first goal comes from another defender, Tannen Bush. Bakken got around a check and still got away a pretty good shot. And Andrew Clark loses a stick.
Yeah, we're 9-9 in shots. We're going to get over 10 for the period for both teams, more than likely. That's a lot of shots.
Yeah, still plenty of time remaining in this first period.
It's been a pretty good pace.
It has.
End to end. not a lot of long, sustained zone time. Oh, and a deflection out front. And the Wildcats have answered and tied this game less than a minute later.
Well, Jerry, that was a big goal for the Wildcats because the Cardinals come and they get that whole one lead, and it didn't take them very long to tie this one up.
Yeah, and the old adage in hockey, it's how you do the next shift after you're scored on, and if you can score your own goal right afterwards, that's exactly what you want.
Nolan Purdy getting the redirect, getting Chisago Lakes on the board. Their first goal of the season as they were shut out in their opener.
Yeah, they lost 4-0 to Alexandria.
Yeah. Tells you Alexandria must be a pretty good team.
On their home ice, by the way.
Really?
Yeah, in Chisago.
I do like their rate a lot.
Single assist, number 6, Dustin Ellis. The Bagler roll 11:33.
And a very quick answer, just 29 seconds between the two goals. And
that was an impressive tip.
Oh, Purdy got the goal from the point. It must have gone off of the Cardinal.
Yeah. Cardinal? Okay, so Purdy didn't get it.
He just threw it toward the net. It went off of someone out front.
Yep.
Definitely changed directions. And ends up right top shelf, though.
Well, it wasn't the purtiest of all goals, but it did go in.
Barsness with speed around the corner, tried to go short angle and missed. Out at the point, held in there by Kish, right back to Barsness. Circling on his forehand, looking across, and that one just skipped over the stick of Kish, looking for the one-timer, and instead landing Kirko going back the other way. Kirkow dumps it in. Bowden sidesteps a check, and then comes up with the puck again, gets it ahead to Bresnahan. He flips it in deep. Kish there, first out front. Bresnahan a shot and a save by Hansen. Chance for Clark, and that's blockered away by Hansen.
Good pressure from the Cardinals on that shift down ice.
Here's numbers for Chisago with a shot right into the stomach of Wagner, and he'll hold on. Bobrowski had opportunity. He has way more time to settle that and take his time. But the Cardinals doing a great job of sucking Chisago deep and looking for the trailer, looking for that backdoor feed. Shot again, looking for deflections and looking to screen goaltenders. The Wildcats have been able to get their defense set up with good looks. Shot from Golan up over the net. Held at the line by Bush. Wildcats flip it out to center. Bush across for Golan, right back into the zone. He'll take the shot, save, rebound loose. Wildcats able to get possession, get it again, back out to center. Quick regroup for the Cardinals. Golan leaves it. Hazelwood back to Golan, backhand, and the save by Hansen.
Hansen has been sharp.
He really has. He's played a nice game, and he's made some pretty saves.
Yeah, he stands tall and just kind of challenges the shooter, and then that's how you do it.
Well, and the Cardinals, again, just doing a nice job of using different layers of their offense and creating mini 2-on-1s to try and open up room. Nice little give and go there on that last play. Alfred sweeps this back into the corner. Palowitz, first one there, gets away from Tyson, gets it ahead for Bakken, poked off his stick, and now a race for it. Engberg tied up with him as they go into the end board. This one played out to the line, held there by Cook. Good stick battle won by Tyson. Across for Alfred with a little bit of room. Alfred getting around the corner, trying to jam it home, but a blocker or a pad save made. Bresnahan fanned on it. Backdoor feed just out of the reach of Caden Alfred. Bresnahan plays it back across, bouncing puck, play back toward the middle, letting it kick free. Back down in the corner, Tyson. Center, comes out to the point. Bresnahan side steps one stick check, but loses it. Here's Bakken back the other way with a little bit of room. He'll take a shot and miss wide. It'll come around on the near side. Walking in for another good look is Krakow, and the save made by Wagner.
Wildcats are opportunistic. Cardinals with good control there. You see here the play coming off the ball there, and there's a nice shot from the slot. And good save by Wagner. He's played well too.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's a tough goal he gave up with the deflection.
Yeah, those are hard.
Yep.
You don't see those. They're tough.
Played in deep, a little trouble along the boards for Bordner. Kept in again by the Wildcats, and again it was tipped out front, didn't make it through to the net. Back out to the point, Purdy. Plays it across for Palowitz. His shot again deflected, ends up wide. Good stick by Wagner, wouldn't let that pass through the middle. This one saucered up, big, give Ben Kitch an opportunity to race for it. Loose puck collected by Purdy, played off the glass all the way down. That'll be icing. And we'll have a face-off back in the Wildcats' end with 89 seconds left in this first period.
Yeah, well, both teams not afraid to stretch the zone. They're sending some people out in the neutral zone, center ice area, and trying to hit them with long passes. And that's a strategy. Then you have to figure out what your D is going to do. You get somebody back, opens up a lane to get out of the zone.
Tie up off the draw. Wildcats able to get the win. Behind the net is Swanson. His pass skips away from Bobrovsky. Tyson swings it back for Alphin. He couldn't get a pass through traffic. And here's Bakken back the other way, trying to settle a bouncing puck. And Bobrovsky taken down in the slot. And I think Novak might have gotten away with a little bit of interference.
1 minute remaining in the first period.
Under a minute to go. We've got a whistle for an offside. No penalties in this first period. And that's got to feel pretty good for Chisago head coach Corey Lashenko.
Oh, absolutely.
They had 3 penalties in the first period against Alexandria on Saturday. Gave up 1 power play goal. They did have to try and kill off a 5-on-3. I believe the 5-on-3 had just expired when they gave up the power play goal.
Yeah, that happens a lot. You're still down a man, basically.
One-timer from Bakken, didn't have a lot on it. Play back behind by Bobrovsky. Cardinals regain control. But the Wildcats are buzzing in the offensive end. Not going to make it easy for the Cardinals to break this one out. Tyson head for Bresnahan off the boards. Engberg down the left wing. Trying to send it out front. It kind of bounced around in the blue paint for a little bit. Now cleared to center and down to the Coon Rapids net. Alfred back in. Tried to drag it through the defender, but Swanson was having none of that. And the buzzer will sound and take us to the first intermission in a 1-1 tie. Pretty fast-paced first period, end-to-end action, a lot of opportunities for the home team.
Yeah.
They'd like to cash in on a few more, certainly, but 1-1, not too bad.
Not too bad. I think they take that for their first period of the year. It was good pace, as you said. Good period, a lot of shots.
But down on in the bench with head coach Aaron Frock is our Howie Shapiro. Howie?
Thanks, Joe. I'm here with head coach Frock, as you mentioned. And coach, pretty good pace that first period of the first game of the season.
Yeah, I thought we were all right. I thought we controlled pace. We're controlling puck possession, I think, for the majority. We just got to clean up our D zone.
Yeah, 15 shots on goal. You have to, like the fact that offensive output. We also talked about how you want to get your defense involved in the scoring. Bush scored that first goal.
Yeah, he had a great joint into the rush. We always want that guy to be the F4 going. I think what Chisago's doing really well is getting guys to the front of the net, which is what we would like to do. We're having that possession. I think if we go attack the house, I think we'll have better opportunities.
Outside of, what are some of the messages, outside of cleaning up that D zone, what are some of the other messages you're going to talk to the guys between periods?
Pressure. Absolute pressure. Our F1, F2 need to be on the puck. I think we're a little bit lax at times with our F2. I think that guy's got to be a second guy quick, and then we'll be all right.
Thanks, Coach. Good luck in the second period. We'll be right back to break it all down right after this.
Major recreational equipment like RVs, campers, converted buses, and boats are allowed on residential property in Coon Rapids, but you are limited to 2 items that must be registered and operable. And any vehicle parked at a home for more than 12 hours must not exceed a certain size. For more information on this and other city codes, log on to coonrapidsmn.gov.
Back at the Coon Rapids Ice Center, just about ready to get the second period underway. A good, fast-paced first period leads to a 1-1 tie. It was a Cardinal lead for less than 30 seconds. Great effort by Tandon Bush, getting in, getting the backhander, and then poking his own rebound home. But the Wildcats answer. Purdy with a shot through traffic, did something out front. It went over the right shoulder of Will Wagner. First goal of the season for the Wildcats, and it draws them even. Both goalies very solid through 17 minutes.
Yeah, they were. Well, the Cardinals had 15 shots, and I had them with 9 shots in the house, Howie. That's a lot.
That is a lot.
Absolutely. 12, and they had 6 in the house.
Right.
So both coaches want to kind of tighten up that little defense in that area.
Well, that's the first thing Coach Frock said, tighten that D zone a little bit.
Yep. Because that's basically one thing you always have to do is cover that in front of the net, because that's where things happen. You want to keep those shots outside those dots if you can.
Well, the other thing Coach Frock talked about is more pressure on the forecheck. Wildcats haven't really given them an opportunity. Their defensemen are going to get it up and out quick. They'd rather try and fight to regain control in the neutral zone than risk a turnover in their defensive end.
Yeah, and you know, we didn't see the game against Alec, but maybe that's one of the problems they had, so they decided to go with this strategy against a speedy team, which sometimes worked well.
Wildcats win the draw, dump it in deep. Bresnahan recovers behind his own net, lost the handle, puck ice a little sticky back there. Gets it ahead now for Kish, 3-2 at center. Kish in, trying to center, that bounces around. Barzis flips it behind the net. Kish trying to find it. That one swung around, got over the stick of Barzis. Baki got it out to center, poked away by Bowden. Backhanded in and on a hop to Wagner. He hands it off. Novak ahead. One touch from Bowden to Kish. Kish couldn't get into the zone cleanly. Bowden back on the attack, goes wide, tried to center. That was knocked down. Now played off the boards and around and out by Cook.
Good play by the Chisago Lakes defender, because the backdoor pass was there.
Hazelwood goes cross ice, tipped in by Bowden as he jumps for a line change. Engberg forces a turnover, finds Tyson fresh on the ice. He lost the handle, trying to get into the slot. Numbers at center for Chisago Lakes. It's swept away from Alexander into the corner. Bush gets there first, swings it around. Hazelwood catches up on the midboard, plays it across. Engberg fired it through. It hit the shin pad of Caden Alphin. Alphin on the backhand to Engberg, gets it into the zone, but offside.
Offside. A little bit more checking to start this period so far.
Well, the Wildcats did a nice job at that point, using the blue line to their advantage, slowing the play, and forcing that one offside. Alphin wins the draw, back to Tandon Bush. He plays it in deep. Palowitz gets it ahead. Wildcats get it to center. Kirkhoff trying to get around the corner. Hazelwood able to come up with the puck, loose in front of the net. Wagner stretching for it, ends up behind the net. Bush fires it off the glass, held at the line by Bobrowski. Bush gets it back. Bobrowski again stops it up at center. Tyson forces his way into the zone, gets to a good spot, takes the shot, and it's sucked up by Brett Hansen.
Hansen again, nice save.
Yeah, he had a nice first period. Obviously, giving up the one goal, but doing a really nice job of keeping the Wildcats in that first period.
A nice cut to the middle there. Used the defenders a little bit of a screen, but Hansen stayed with it.
Wildcats a quick break off the draw win. Novak fighting for it. They both go down. Novak able to get it ahead, though. And Jackson bars this to the other end, spins in the corner, tried to center, went off a skate, and behind the net. Engberg taking a man into the boards, but the Wildcats able to get it out to center. Bresnahan trying to avoid the pressure from Landon Kirkow. Finds some skating room into the zone. Top of the circle, shot, glove save, Hansen.
And another whistle. The shots keep coming.
Well, you know, and Hansen does a good job just making sure he holds on to the puck, doesn't give up that rebound.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he's done a good job controlling the play.
Yep.
It's okay to take a whistle, get a new line out there, start over. See him there, standing in there, and putting it right in the old catching glove.
Yep.
Barnes is able to win the draw. A little confusion as to who was going to take it, and that allows Chisago to get the breakout. Kish went right through the stick, sent it all the way to the other end. Bowden looking to drop it off for Kish. Backdoor. Barnes is stuffed by Hansen.
Oh, wow.
Nice pass.
Beautiful save. Beautiful pass as well, as you mentioned.
Good anticipation by Bush stepping up to get the takeaway on Bakken at center ice. As they tried to catch the Cardinals with bodies back deep in their offensive end.
And up there, we'll see that save again. Nice passing play. 1, 2, 3 over, and Hansen on top of it.
Saw the head go up. He can't believe after that great pass from Ben Kish, put it right on his tape.
Chisago wins another draw.
They will fire it in, cross corner. Ben Kirkow up front, one-timer from Bobrovsky was turned away. Long cross ice pass, Tyson in stride at center. Trying to get around the corner, tricked up, plays out front, a rebound chance. Hansen another couple of saves in tight as Engberg was right at the top of the crease on that rebound.
Yeah, I mean, the Cardinals are pressuring the net, pressuring the house, and really Hansen's just doing a nice job of keeping that puck out of the net.
And the refs are letting them play because that was looked like a trip to me.
Yeah, could have been a trip. Yeah, they're crashing the net hard. Watch this here. There's a trip.
Again, right there.
Here we
when
come.
when your stick, yes, you were going for the puck,
Yeah.
but when your stick goes into his skates and he goes to the ice, that's tripping.
It should be. But you know what the fun is? No penalties yet.
No penalties.
Hey, they're letting them play, so we get it, though. They look like trips from here.
Well, and that's one of the benefits you have as a team with speed is using that speed not only to create scoring chances, but to draw penalties to get you that advantage.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, Coach Lushenko said, you know, we can't let their speed get through the neutral zone because they're going to get hurt by that. And so far, just the one goal by the Cardinals.
Yeah, with some good chances.
Out shooting the Wildcats 20-15 at this point.
We've had 3 good shots down in the house to start the period, the Cardinals have.
Kirkow ridden off the puck in the corner. Bush can't come away cleanly. Giuseppe trying to play it out front, or up top. And now Ben Kish into the zone down the left wing. Trying to center just out of the reach of Hazelwood, who was filling the lane. Boat pass gets all the way back out to Hazelwood. His shot stopped up in the traffic, passed out front, skips back behind, and scooped up there by Purdy. Purdy with a big hit from Ben Kish.
Kish, number 1, he got on that puck right away. That's what he needed.
Hazelwood across, skips off the stick of Bush, plays it back across into the corner. Up top, shot by Golan, didn't get through. Another chance blocked away into the corner by Palowitz. Good effort there by Golan to try and keep it in the zone. Eventually forced to center, and Idy able to get it all the way down. So the Wildcats can get a line change.
Good shift, good pressure.
Barsness across to Golan, his shot. Big rebound, but a good job by Sledham to lift the stick and not allow the rebound to be controlled by a Cardinal. This one giving the crowd a wake-up call.
The souvenir. Take it to the concession stand, get a little popcorn. Oh, he threw the puck away. No, there goes his bag of popcorn.
Oh, nice job by Bresnahan on that rush there. He stayed right in the way of that dangerous player, Bakken, and did not let him get to the middle of the ice.
Face off to the left of Will Wagner. Andrew Clark able to win it to the corner. Cardinals will fire at the length of the ice. Golan will win the race, but no proximity icing in high school hockey.
Yeah, good try. Yeah, they're keeping that Chisago Lake defense on their toes,
Yep.
pulling them out of the zone quick by getting that guy flying. Really jamming in here tonight, Howie.
I love it, man.
Another face-off win by Clark. Bresnahan plays it around. Out to center from Jackson. Barsness turned around by Cook. Get it deep. Gordner swings it around. Held at the line by Alexander. Bakken tied up in the corner. Gordner can't get the puck free. Played through center. Cardinals able to get it turned around. Clark down the wing. Into the middle. The shot by Barsness was blocked. Back the other way comes Bakken. Bakken with a head of steam. Has a little bit of room. Tried to set up for the toe drag. Lost the puck. Got tripped up after the fact. The Chisago bench jumped up looking for a call, but that's not going to be the first penalty of the night either.
Yeah, there's been more frequent calls.
Man alone out front, but the save by Wagner as Kirkow find that soft ice at the top of the slot. Good shot, batted away. Bobrowski able to force it in deep. He and Bush both go down behind the net. Engberg will poke it out to center. Cardinals with numbers in center. Tyson trying to cut back to the middle, and it knocked off his stick. Continues to fight, but coming away with it is Alexander. He gets it ahead to center. Cardinals again able to get the puck free, get the regroup. Here's Hazelwood skating it into the zone now. Right through the crease. And played all the way down. Wagner dangerously at the last second.
He's like,
Lifted the stick.
I think
and
they
it
hit the
goes,
right side of the pipe.
No, it totally hit the right side of the pipe. You got to make sure that angle goes the right way and not inside.
Yeah, Will's having a nice laugh about that.
Yeah.
As long as it doesn't
It
go
was,
in, it's
it
all
was
good.
definitely closer than he thought it was going to be. And I would have been okay with him playing that puck.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
His goalie coach might tell him that, too. And he'll say he saw it all the way.
All the way.
I knew where it was going to go. I knew it was going to hit the corner of the pipe.
I think it hit the side of the net.
Did it?
I don't know that it actually hit the actual pipe, but
Close enough.
yeah, closer.
Too close for comfort.
This one played back out to center. Tyson able to get there first. He attacks down the right wing, chipping it out front, looking for Engberg, and just a little too far. Back the other way with speed come the Wildcats. Jacek into the zone. He lost the handle, taken into the boards by Engberg, but gets it in deep. Novak behind his own net. Up the wing, nobody home for the Cardinals. Played in deep. Tyson with a little bit of room. Takes his time. And then had his pocket picked by Topper. Topper trying to walk in. His shot deflected up and over by Novak. Out to the point, a one-timer goes wide for Andrew Swanson.
There's a little trouble in their zone here, so tighten things up.
Turnaround shot by Perot missed wide, and Karam's back out to center, where Swanson will dump it back in deep.
The period of the long change is always tough, Howie, when you have to eat some minutes. Sometimes you have to dig deep.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, we have a whistle. We don't know why, but
Not sure why. We're going to face it off at center.
there we
though.
go.
Just hadn't blown the whistle for a while. Thought he'd give it a test, make sure it still worked.
Yeah, the P is still there.
Make sure
not
the P.
frozen.
I was just going to say, make sure the P is still in it.
Gordner got just enough of Bobrowski coming in to launch the puck free. Barsness had it poked at. Centers to Bowden. He can't get control of it. Barsness short angle off the side of the net. Swanson swings it around, held there by Hazelwood. He dumps it back in deep. Bowden out to the point. Hazelwood snaps a shot. That misses just wide off the deflection. Kish able to hold the blue line, and now it pops out. Bowden will bring it right back in. Runs out of room, dumps it in deep. Kish will send it back behind. Barsness out front looking for Bowden. Broken up by the stick of Hansen. Out to the point. Hazelwood through traffic. Missed high over the net. Barsness sends it back to the corner. Bowden to Kish. Coming out of the corner. Poked off his stick. Bordner will step up and force it deep. And here comes the Wildcats, 2-on-1. The pass just out of the reach of Alexander.
Quick.
Bowden. And that apparently was not icing.
Nope.
They're really letting them play in
play.
this one. Maybe first game of the year for the referees as well.
True, it's early for them as well. I say, if they call it that way for both teams,
Well, yeah,
all
it's got to
good.
be fair. Absolutely.
Bresnahan rather, too many B's. That one will be called icing. 6:35 to play in this second period. Still a 1-1 score.
Yeah.
The two goals 29 seconds apart at 11:04 and 11:33 of period number one.
Since then, both goaltenders have stood strong, and both teams, quite frankly, for an early season game, have had a good pace to their game. They're skating hard.
Yeah,
Fun game to watch.
Not as many shots on goal here in the second
Yeah.
period for either squad.
I think that was talked about.
Yeah.
Engberg able to glove down the clear attempt, holds it up along the boards, gets some help from Tyson. Tyson trying to center, it was stopped up left there. They played out to the point. Novak's shot got through the traffic, was probably going wide, but Hansen gloved that, said, let's just stop this right now. This is enough. That's way too much action in my end.
Smart goaltender, he knows when to just say, hey, we have to settle down here. I'm going to
How
get
he
our guys
found
a
it
breather.
through all those bodies,
Yeah.
though.
Yeah.
Both goaltenders are good.
Yeah, they have both been solid. Hansen's really been solid. Penguins have had a few chances that Hansen's prevented from going in.
Absolutely. And another icing.
Yep, and again, they're content to take their shots at getting that right carom off the glass, getting something to die, before it ends up icing, and give their guys a chance to try and force the Cardinal defenders on their heels.
Yeah, all you need to do is have it happen once.
Especially in a game like this.
Absolutely.
I don't know how many times in school history these two programs have played. They play each other throughout youth hockey.
Yeah.
But played a couple of years ago, a season opener, and Chisago winning that one 9-3, a much different story here so far tonight. There's a broken stick, and Kish didn't even realize it, and he's going to end up with the first penalty of the game because he tried to play with a broken stick. He didn't even realize his stick was broken. He also doesn't realize he's getting a penalty as he gets on the bench.
That's right. You got to drop that stick immediately.
It doesn't matter that you are unaware. He had no idea there was no blade until he went to play the puck that came right back to him.
Yeah, that's bad luck.
Yeah, you just don't, it's unfortunate.
Well, get to see how the penalty kill goes.
Yeah, big opportunity here for Chisago Lakes. See if they can get their power play unit going.
Absolutely.
They win the draw. That's a good start. Shot through traffic, blockered away by Will Wagner.
2 minutes to play with a broken stick.
Sullivan down low, big go cross, looking for Bakken. He couldn't get a stick on it. Shot through traffic, save made again by Wagner. Sullivan looks, fans on the shot attempt. A good job jumping on it and getting the clear for Luke Reisig.
Yep, good hard work there. Stayed with it. Get later in the shift than you want. Get it out of the zone. Get a fresh body up. Ooh, there he goes.
Good stick by Bresnahan. Denies the entry from Bakken. Here's Swanson rather. Dumping it in deep. Novak gets there first. He puts Swanson into the boards. And I think
fell down and made some noise.
Well, I think the fans helped the referee with that call.
Yeah, because they had 0 penalties, and now we have the second one.
He wants his team really to take advantage of this opportunity. 103 of 5 on 3.
Yikes!
That's a tough break for the Cardinals.
That is.
Well, and again, a game that through almost 30 minutes of hockey, we did not see a penalty. Shot from the point, rebound and a goal for Ben Krakow.
That's a huge goal for Chisago Lakes, and they take advantage of the two Cardinals being in the box.
Yeah, that 5-on-3s are tough, and they did the right thing. Get that shot on net and crash with your extra players, and they get the lead. But the Cardinals they're doing fine. They just have to get back to what they've been doing all game. They get one player back. You see a nice shot from the point, and there's that rebound, and there just is not that extra guy to cover up.
Not much you can do on that.
Yeah, nice first save, but.
And just 5 seconds into the second penalty.
Yeah, and they won the draw.
So they've got a lot of time to work on the power play again. They wind it up with Bakken. Bakken with speed into the zone, drops it off. Bobrowski out to the point. It got away from Swanson. He tracks it down, chips it down into the corner where Bakken recovers. He leaves it behind. Numbers comes away with it. Krakow out to the point for Swanson. Back down for Sledham. Sledham slides up, gets it back across. They go down to Bakken. Bakken trying to center. And now swept behind by Krakow. Out to the point. Swanson looks over for Bakken. A one-timer. That's blocked by Bush. And he will clear it the length of the ice. Good. Jack Engberg is going to get there in front of everybody. Trying to center, and Chisago uses that to start their breakout.
Good puck movement once they set that power play up.
Puck stolen and now flipped out by Alphin. Hansen plays it out to center. Hazelwood taken down hard at center ice, and he is slow to get up.
And luckily we had an offside, or that would have been a 2-on-1.
Yeah. I think he was stunned a little bit. He seems to be okay.
Yeah, it was a solid hit. We heard it up here.
Chisago able to win it. Played in deep by Palowitz. Swung around, held in there by Cook. Winning the battle as Topper gets it back to Cook. Top of the circles, back into the corner. Topper out to the point for Eide. Shot deflected and missed wide. This one fired off the board and out by Matt Stahlberger.
Good decision by Stahlberger. Just get that thing out of there.
Cross ice pass. It's going to bounce into the Coon Rapids end. Bresnahan runs into some trouble trying to get his stick back. Can't get the clear. Cook walking in will take the shot. And a glove save.
Well, you talk about your momentum, and that second goal really gave a lot of momentum to the Wildcats. And you can see it out there on the ice, guys. They're flying to the puck.
Yep, they are, and they've closed the shot cap down to just one, and they have really played well ever since that penalty series was called.
This one flipped to the other end. Kish giving chase. They try to pressure. Barnes can't keep it in the zone. Bakken back the other way along with Sledham. Sledham taken into the corner by Bresnahan. Barsness long pass looking for Kish.
Another penalty?
Kish is trying to argue that Palowitz had a chance to play the puck.
Well, the box.
Oh, we're going to have a penalty.
Yeah. I saw there was a penalty. I just didn't know they were calling it on.
Good.
So there's 2:07 left, and Cardinals will have the man advantage for 2 minutes of that 2:07.
That's right. Most of the end of the period. Hopefully they can get the equalizer. See how their power play runs. Going to win the draw.
Well, and that's been a good start for Chisago. On their power play, they've won almost every draw.
Yeah.
Cardinals able to do the same. Long cross-ice pass to Barsness. Bresnahan, left side, now gets it back. Barsness walking in, will fire it into the far corner. Alphin up top for Bresnahan. Barsness looking to get it into the middle. It comes through to Alphin up top, Bresnahan. Tip, but misses wide. Swanson can't clear. Played across to Alphin. He looks back door all alone. Engberg tucks it in to a wide open net.
That was a nice pass. They reversed the puck a number of times, made a big hit on the wall, got one of the Chisago players out of the play, and had that open guy over on the left side, and caused the defender to make a decision, and that left the back door open.
I mean, he had time to settle it down, take a picture of it with his phone, then take a picture of himself with it with his phone, and then put it into the net.
Yeah, you see everybody running around there, and there it is. Yeah.
And I mean, Hansen just looks over his shoulder and goes, well, I'm not getting that one.
Yeah, that's the way you do it. He's wide open, and he kind of just took his time, corralled it, and then tucked it in the open net.
It was their only shot on the power play. It only needs, you only need to have one.
That's right.
Well, that's interesting. They didn't give an assist to Caden Alphin, who had the primary assist. Oh, here comes Chisago looking to answer quick. Wagner able to come up with the save, and the Cardinals able to avoid what would have been a very disheartening goal. Alphin is shot, and that misses high and wide.
A little bit off in the line changes here a couple times. There's an offside. Chisago's been Johnny on the spot there to see that and move the puck up quick and have some chances.
Now a little miscommunication though through the neutral zone, forced the offside.
Well, shots are even, scores even. Period over here. Get to the third. It's not over yet.
Bresnahan will skate through center. Down the left wing. Centers through to Barsnitz. His shot saved by Hansen. Rebound still loose. Turning with it was Bowden. His shot saved by Hansen again. Barsnitz will shoot, miss wide. Novak trying to play it back toward the front of the net. Tied up instead in the corner, and the buzzer will sound. And we will go to the locker room again, tied. And again, it was two goals relatively close to one another, just 3 minutes apart, both on the power play in that second period.
No, sign of teams that are playing well. They just battle right back and get the next goal and get things back in control. And we look forward to a good third period.
At 12:23 of the period.
Yeah, it has been back and forth all night long. One team scores, the other answers. Same story again in the second period. Down, but on the bench with Wildcats head coach Corey Lashenko is Howie Shapiro. Howie?
Thanks, Joe. Coach, a pretty interesting couple of periods. A big 5-on-3 goal for you to make it 2-1, and then that tough goal that you gave up to tie the score. I know some of the things we talked about, physicality, keeping a low-scoring contest. What are your thoughts through two periods?
I mean, so far, I think we're playing good hockey. I think, too, like, the end of the period there, it's emotions. It's high school hockey. Like, that stuff's going to happen. So I think we're in a good spot. We just got to keep playing good defensively, making sure we got our F3 back and, take care of the D zone first, and hopefully the offensive chances will come.
I thought Hansen has played a couple of good periods in goal. He's really kept this score where it's at.
Yeah, he's been great for us all year. I mean, even this summer, he was awesome. He's really committed to just improving his game, both on and off the ice, and he's kept us in this game. They've had some pretty good looks, so, we got to help him out a little bit.
What's your message to the guys in between periods?
Just keep playing. I mean, this is high school hockey's the best. It's fun to coach. I'm sure it's fun to play. So just enjoy it. Make sure we stay structured and try to pop a few in.
Thanks, Coach. Good luck in the third. We'll be right back, and we'll break down the second period after this.
There was once a time when local sports coverage wasn't what it is now. A dark age filled with handycams and Polaroids and angry crowds. Then two noble souls stood and proclaimed aloud that they'd give the people high-quality sports no matter how. So sports nights they became. Delivering stats and highlights was their vow. And sports nights they remain. Watch them weekly on CTN Now.
Back at the Coon Rapids Ice Center, 2-2 after 2 in this non-conference season opener for the Cardinals. Good opportunities at both ends, but shut down by keepers at both ends. That one just almost a giveaway to Engberg, and then came out to make the save, and then there you see it off the side of the net. It's a scary one. And no penalties in this one until, more than midway through that period. And then Cardinals end up with 2, give up the 5-on-3 goal. And then great back and forth passing by the Cardinals. Jack Engberg tucking it in to a wide open net.
Yeah, it was good power plays by both teams. Howie, what do you think about those things?
Well, I think we're, again, pretty even shots on goal. A couple of power plays for Chisago Lake and the one for Coon Rapids. But I think that second goal, I didn't get a chance to see it because I was on my way down to interview Coach Chisago. But how huge was that, guys?
That was
giant.
Well, you look at the quality shots, Howie. You've got the Cardinals with 15 in the house and Chisago with 13. Odd rush is pretty good. There have been a lot of potential odd man rushes, but the Cardinals have 3 for the game and Chisago with 1. So you still got to tighten up the shots in the house area because those goalies have been working really hard and making good saves because some quality shots have been happening.
And this third period will come down to exactly how those two goalies play to keep this game where it is. See if they can. Who scores next will be huge, obviously.
They both played solid.
Well, and a great test for both squads early in the season as far as their conditioning and their ability to maintain intensity are concerned.
Yeah, well, now you'll see the conditioning aspect in the third period because they've skated hard.
Sledham able to win the draw over Barsness. The Wildcats trying to dump it in. It's flipped up and out of play by Nolan Purdy.
And that was not
Purdy.
You took the bait, didn't you?
Of course. Why wouldn't I?
It's a couple of times we've seen pucks played out of play and sent out of play, and before the referee can get a new one from the penalty box, the one is returned from the stands. A couple of guys go into the end boards, centering pass broken up. Other way come the Wildcats. Perot tied up as he enters the zone. Bowden trying to collect it. Sidesteps a check, but lost the puck. Sledham across for Bakken. Bakken trying to dance around Bresnahan. Bresnahan able to chop it into the corner. Bakken is there. Centers a one-timer, just missed wide for Griffin Perot. And he took a hard hit after getting away a strong shot. Barsness from the high slot, misses high, almost bounced back out front. Kish deflected it just wide again. This one tipped out to center. Kish will send it across to Bush, and now Bresnahan will carry it in. From the boards, that was caught and held momentarily by Hansen, and the whistle blows.
It was a quick whistle.
But I think the net shifted just a little bit.
Yep.
That's justified.
That is justified, correct.
A couple good hits to start the period.
Well, and both coaches want to play physical. Each one had that as part of their keys for the game tonight.
Centering pass broken up, just ends up wide again. Tried to center it another time, but denied. Engberg, great hustle all the way back across to catch up with Krakow and forced the dump in. This one flipped up the boards and out. Engberg at center, plays it across. Tyson into the zone on his backhand in the corner. He'll circle center, but in the skates of Engberg. It's corralled by Eide. Eide knocked off it by Engberg. Tried to send it out front. That's poked away. Bobrowski couldn't handle it. Engberg again on the puck on the forecheck. Trying to feed the point. It was intercepted by Alexander, who gets it out to center. Hazelwood sends it across. Bush one touch, just out of the reach of Tyson. Turned around quickly by Palowitz. Sent in, and here's Bobrowski trying to go 5-hole. It was shot by Will Wagner.
Chisago Lakes player here in center ice gave up his body to make that pass.
Yep.
There he is.
Yes, there it is. Yeah, exactly.
But it was a nice pass.
And Wagner just coming up big with the save.
Yeah, he got the puck up to his playmaker there.
Show him the 5-hole, take it away. Cardinals flip it up and out. Have to wait on it a little. Goalie from a tough angle, misses wide. Bresnahan holds at the line, but then it's deflected right back out by Landon Krakow, and that's going to be icing.
Hey, hockey fans, we've got a special fan in the house. What would it be in the Coon Rapids opener without super fan Red here in attendance tonight? Let's give a big round of applause.
Super fan.
Red's in the house, as always. There's Red. It would not be the same without Red in the house.
Cardinals late change, put the top line out with the offensive draw. Bresnahan against, I'm getting it backwards all night. Barsness against Sledham. Out to the point for Bresnahan. His shot, looking for the deflection, and Bowden just didn't quite get a piece of it. This one sent back in deep, too far for Bowden. Barsness. I'll just call him Barsnahan, and then that just covers everyone. Bowden back the other way. Poked off his stick. Kish tied up. Bowden recovers the puck. Pokes it back behind. Barsness trying to center. That was broken up by the stick of Hansen. Wildcats able to get it back out to center. Novak to Bowden. Took a little bit of a hit. Got spun around. Coughed up the puck. Koch brushes off a check. Able to get to center and then send it into the Cardinal end. Dolan will play it behind for Bresnahan. Long pass ahead. Clark into the zone. Shot and a glove save for Hansen.
Oh, home, says Hansen. I have that one all the way.
Yep. 26 shots on goal for Coon Rapids, 23 for Chisago Lakes.
See it here. Coming up, there's a pass and a quick shot. Hansen right top with blue and right in the glove.
Wildcats win the draw. Good pressure from Clark behind the net. Takes Palowitz off the puck. Played to center. Palowitz there to get it out of danger. Bush trying to hold the line, eventually forced free. Hazelwood checks it down back in his own end. Long pass was deflected by Chisago, so icing waved off. Hansen out to play it. Will swing it around far side for Eide. Instead, it's Krakow coming back to the middle and now flipping it to center and getting Alexander behind the defense. He's disrupted, slow, tripped, and a penalty upcoming as he crashed into the net, and the net came off its moorings. And
yes.
Wildcats back on the power play.
And their power play has been good so far. They've been moving the puck.
And this is the opportunity Chisago Lakes is looking for to see if they can take the 3-2 lead with this extra skater advantage.
Yep, there's the stick around the legs. And I guess they'll call that one this time.
Apparently, if you get it in between the skates, it's not called, but if you get him on the leg.
Yeah, wrap it around and give it a tug.
Well, that's, I mean,
no, that was definitely.
It was a great effort play, but you can't leave the stick out there that long. Bakken look for that high far side, blocker save, and now this one comes to center, and they'll have to regroup. Good pressure and nearly a takeaway for Stahlberger. Rising is going to get another penalty, and they're going back down 5-on-3 with 1:39 to go.
Wow.
Yelch.
Yeah, that's tough. That's tough. We saw what happened last time they were down 5-3. The Wildcats put a puck in the back of the net.
And there you go. It's a hook. It's a stick penalty in the neutral zone. Got to keep moving your feet, keep your stick out of the hands.
Well, I had no reason to really pressure the puck, even get close, but at that point in the ice, not a dangerous spot. But now a dangerous situation. Shot misses wide for Cook. Back out to the point. And a good job by Barsness to force it out to center past Bobrovsky. Bobrovsky trying to get back in. Now coughs it up. Bresnahan flips it all the way down, and Barsness is going to get there first. Tyler Barsness stops up, circles, tries to flip out front, but obviously 3 against 5. You're not going to have any support on the pressure. Good stick by Bresnahan again to slow things down. Cook swings it into the corner for Krakow. Krakow out to the point. Cook across, one-timer, misses just wide for Bobrovsky.
Oh.
Again, Bobrovsky, and that one mistimed, went off of his foot. Bresnahan takes Bakken off it. That pops away from Bobrovsky. That shot is blocked and hits to the side. Bobrovsky. Backdoor. Cook waits. Blocker save.
Nice save.
Cook will change sides of the ice. Down low, no, intercepted, and Bresnahan able to clear it to center ice. It was slowed by Bobrovsky, but it allows him to get a couple of fresh players on the ice.
Good stick there. Extra stick is going to help.
This one flipped over the cage by Topper.
Back to 5-4.
15 seconds left on the power play. That shot is blocked by Eli Bowden. Centering pass, they'll leave it. Shot by Perreault was blocked to the side. That's got the Cardinal bench fired up. They killed off the long 5-on-3. Still got some tired legs out there, but that'll give them a little extra energy having killed that off. Played behind, Bush just fires it around and down. They're more than happy to take the icing call, gets the line straightened out, gets fresh legs on the ice. 10-15 to go in this third period, and we're still tied.
Yeah, it was a very good penalty kill, and the joy of it not being college hockey, you get to change lines. Otherwise, the tired people would be out, and you'd have to take your time out to probably settle things down. But that was a real good penalty kill because they're aggressive. Didn't really let them set up enough.
Well, it's huge. It was huge because we saw what happened the last time that took place. So it was huge to kill that one off.
Off the draw, looking for the tip in the high slot from Perreault, but trickles way wide. This one flipped off the glass. Tyson catches up to it on the run. Tried to center, blocked up by Cook. Another centering attempt. Didn't connect. Shot from the point from Borden didn't get through. Chisago Lakes back the other way. Cross ice pass interrupted by Caden Alfred. Bresnahan will pick it up and he will lead the rush. Down the left wing. Trying to center late. It's taken away by Nolan Purdy. Purdy plays it down to the other end. Hazelwood slowed it with his skates and now gains control. Hands it out for Trent Tyson into the zone. Tyson looking again, high short side. Missed the net, brings around, back out to center. Hazelwood plays it off the boards, turned right back around by Giuseppe. Dumped in again by Gajeski. Good pressure by Alfred to force it to center. Good recovery, though, by Palowitz to keep it out of the Wildcats' end. They do end up icing it.
Yeah. Cardinals need to just build their energy off of that penalty kill and try to just get some pressure down here in the Chisago Lake zone and try to get some good shots on Hansen to beat them.
Every shift becoming more important in a tie game as we get late into the third period. Again, Chisago flip it to the other end, play the game away from your net. Andrew Clark with speed through center, down the left wing, leaves it off for Barsness. He fires, misses wide on the far side. Bush can't get that shot through all the traffic. Long pass brings Alexander down the wing. He's in, and a blocker save by Wagner.
Wagner, nice save.
Shot from the point up over the cage from Lucas Heide. Hazelwood throwing some bodies around, and eventually the puck comes free and is collected by Andrew Clark. Clark into the zone. Trying to get it out front, a chance. Clark on the backhand, flips it toward the net. It's still loose. The whistle finally blows. Hansen had no idea where that puck was.
Yeah, it's underneath him, but yeah, you're right. He did not know where that puck was. And fortunately for the Wildcats, the Cardinals couldn't find it first.
That's how you do it. You put that puck on the net and hope for good things, the rebound. So you keep throwing it there with Hansen. Yeah, but there for the taking.
It was.
Chisago Lakes guys decided to jump in and not touch the puck with their hand in the crease, so that'd be a penalty shot, but kind of get their bodies down there and clog things up.
Played in deep by Bowden. The centering attempt comes all the way out to the point. Shot hit traffic, still loose out front. Bowden on a backhand. Bowden another chance. Hansen got a piece of it, still bouncing free. Played to the line, but held there by Novak. Played it across, and Bakken able to recover.
Hansen had lost his stick, but he's able to recover now.
Oh, Cardinals will benefit from a quick whistle.
Oh, that was really quick.
Ooh, thank goodness.
It was just those casual plays that are so routine. You expect the goaltender is just covering it up and taking the whistle, and it skipped away from Wagner.
Yeah, because Bresnahan did his job. He stayed right in the way, got in between the Chisago Lakes player and the puck and the goaltender. And the second part didn't quite go 100% as planned, but they got a whistle.
Face-off win for the Wildcats. Shot through traffic, a rebound off the side of the net. A golden opportunity.
Yeah, Wagner
just didn't.
Wagner was down on the ice. Yeah, you're right, Joe. It was a golden opportunity for the Wildcats.
Those point shots, Joe, are causing the Cardinals some problems.
Well, and the Wildcats have done a really nice job all night long of using their points, getting the Cardinals in deep, getting shots through traffic, get it past that first set of shin pads. Just a great chance for Bakken on the rebound, and he just hit the side of the net. Another face-off win. Shot through traffic. A little trouble on the rebound again, but Wagner able to play it to the corner. Cardinals able to get through center. Bowden to Barsness, backdoor for Kish, and it handcuffed him a bit. He ended up toe picking and sliding to the end board. Back the other way comes Perreault, leaves it for Bakken. Bakken snaps it wide, comes back out front, flipped away by Hazelwood, and gotta be real careful, as you talked about. Even out of the air, you can't close your hand on the puck in the crease.
That's right.
The way that hit that came off the backboard and over the net.
Lively board.
Yeah.
Played to the line and now sets out. Bresnahan regroups just inside his own blue line. Bowden leaves it there for Barsness. Barsness, his shot blocked. Centers, Bowden, he can't get it through the traffic. A lot of bodies in green clogging up that slot in the Chisago Lakes end. Kept in by Novak, at least momentarily. Forced out by Landon Krekow. And now tied up along the boards. Puck comes free. And here's Barsness. Barsness had it poked off his stick. Hops away from Topper. Topper able to get it across for Palowitz, who skates to center, now circles back and then gives it away to Engberg. Out front, Alphen, a little backhand, rebound is loose, and then flipped just wide by Tandon Bush, who was coming in. Oh, I'm sorry, it's Trent Tyson.
What a great opportunity for Coon Rapids.
Oh.
My, that was the one they wanted. Lots of activity in front of Hansen there, and good passing from back and forth to get the back door again.
And I don't know if Alphen was really trying to put that on net or if he was trying to go back to the back door. I'd like to see him get a little bit better shot on goal, but it did what it needed to. It forced the goaltender to play it and created an opportunity on the rebound. Unfortunately, Tyson flips it just wide. Bresnahan using his speed to start it again from the back end. Here's Tyson out front trying to jam it. Bresnahan on the rebound. Hansen able to stop both and cover up.
It's getting physical right around the goal. And again, Hansen does another nice job to cover up on that loose puck.
Yeah, well, you pay the price when you're down in the crease. You're going to get pushed around. Oh, nice. Oh. Hansen has his skate right on that post.
But so many bodies in green getting back in there. You know, ideally, if Bresnahan can play that rebound back across, they had the wing at the back post, but there were 2 green jerseys between the 2.
They do a real nice job of supporting their goaltender.
This one tipped ahead. Here's Golan getting in behind. He shakes, he banks, he scores!
Wow.
Finally, they got one by Hansen. It took a good, solid rush and a nice crash to the net. And Golan gets the goal to give the Cardinals the lead.
Yeah, that was a big goal for the Cardinals. And again, you pressure.
Late in the game,
Turnover.
speed kills.
That's the turnover, yep.
And yeah, just a little mishandle by Joe Alexander.
Right through the 5-hole.
That's what you call taking it hard to the net. When you take the net off, but make sure to put it in the net first.
That's right. Yep, puck over the line for the net moves. It's a goal.
First of the year for Tristan Golan. Cardinals have a 3-2 lead.
Scoring for the Cardinals, number 20, Tristan Golan.
Icing waved off as the tip was enough to slow it down. Tandon Bush picking up the assist. So a 2-point night for him. 3-2 lead, and now the opportunity to start the season with a win.
The Cardinals have to continue to play physically. Still time left. 4 minutes remaining.
Bowden landing 15 seconds off the clock right there, just along the end board.
Make sure you have that third man going back when the green team comes out of their zone. They'll get some good line changes, keep bodies fresh. Good long pass again.
Long pass was tipped by Cardinals, so no icing. Bresnahan's cross-ice pass in a teammate, recovered by Novak. Gets it ahead to Tyson, hopped over his stick. Wildcats back into their own end. Long pass ahead, deflected in deep by Krakow. Cardinals turn it around, get it back out to neutral ice. Fired into the far corner. Novak. Skipped away from Alphin, here's Tyson. Into the zone, stops up, spins, and now dumps it in deep. Caden Alphin flips it to Engberg, his shot, a stick save by Hansen. Alphin reverses back to the near side. Engberg taken off the puck, recovered by Perot, plays it across. Novak gets it turned around for the Cardinals.
Keep that puck deep if you can.
Bounces away from Novak. There's an opportunity for Perot, but a big save and hold for Will Wagner.
Coon Rapids doing what they needed to do up until that shot by Chisago Lakes there, by keeping that puck down low, getting the forecheck on, and eating clock.
And then that shot right at the chest of Wagner. He does a good job of making sure he gathers it in and doesn't allow that rebound, because there are a couple of green jerseys right there.
Like they've been all night.
Yeah, have been all night. It's correct.
Coach Lushenko calling his timeout.
Yeah, we can see the plays drawing up right there. Howie, what is it?
It's a
Pucks
screen
and
pass.
bodies to the
Screen
net.
pass at the 30.
Yeah, bodies to the net. That guy, they want to work that little point shot, a little umbrella with 2 guys in front, and an extra guy on the side is the one you got to watch out for. There's your playmaker.
Number 2.
Sneak it down low, and then he's look for one of those 2 guys in the front to find a soft spot. So I would think they're going to pull that goalie eventually. Talking about what they'll do when they get to that.
They
They're
may
going to
do
it
it
now.
right here.
It's the
Offensive
NHL.
zone faceoff.
Yeah, I mean, just do the old days of a minute now.
Right.
Go.
It has creeped into all levels of hockey, to be certain.
Yeah.
But I thought the same about with usually you hold on to that timeout a little deeper as well. But offensive zone faceoff late in the game, down 1.
Go for it.
Looks like Hansen's
Going back in.
gonna head back to the net, I think. But we'll see. Yeah. Nope. He's jumping the boards.
The stick is sitting out there. The manager's holding it. All right, there they have it all under control. Yep, here they come. We saw the play, Howie. Let's see if they win the draw and if they can run
Well,
it.
that's the key, winning that draw.
Well, and now the Cardinals' top line is rested, so
That helps. They won
if
the
they're
draw.
able to get control and just play it out to center, you better make sure
There
you
it
beat
is.
him in that race.
Bad bounce.
No one able to control, though, really. Novak fired it toward the Chisago end, got hung up again. Barsness gets a steal, flips it, and scores into the empty net to give the Cardinals a 2-goal lead.
Good work by Barsness.
Yeah,
He just kept
fight.
working, checking,
Yep.
playing the puck, getting after it, and found that opening and put it in there.
That obviously you need to pull the goaltender, but that's a chance you take when you turn that puck over and you give it that opportunity, especially a player like Barsness. He's not going to miss that one.
Well, and we've talked about it, Chisago really does a nice job of supporting everywhere on the ice, and everywhere they went, they had two bodies there. They were outnumbering the Cardinals to the puck. Everything you need to do, but Barsness able to get the steal and then use his body to protect the puck, and he didn't wait long. And he sent it into the wide open net.
Unassisted. That belongs 14:35. Barsness unassisted.
And that's a huge one, and that's the flip side, right, of the goalie pull early. It's that much longer to defend an empty net, and it's one thing to talk about guys in the NHL defending an empty net for 2, 3, 4, 8 minutes. But in high school,
that's tough.
It's tough to even really think about it. And in my opinion, anything more than 90 seconds is
your legs are burning at 30.
Yeah.
If they're working the puck around, you're skating because they won the draw.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, the thing is,
the Cardinals pressured the puck right away, which
they
is
did. And
which
you
was
mentioned
key.
they had their.
This one played the length of the ice and
Yes.
off the post,
There it goes.
and then poked home.
Wow.
And second of the game for Tristan Dolan. It's just a long pass. That was the whole plan all along. Could not do that again if they cleared the ice
Backhand,
and did it
a goal
8
celebration
times.
by Golan. And I think that should
He
do it.
apparently just likes to run into that post.
Hey, it works for him.
Scoring for Coon Rapids is second goal of the game.
So this one, at the end of the day, is going to look like it was a lot more one-sided than it really was.
Yeah, two two empty nets.
No, it's been a really entertaining hockey game.
Yep.
Very, very enjoyable. Both teams have played hard. They've played well for early in the year.
And it's been close throughout, tight on the shot.
Physical, but not cheap. Yeah, good hockey.
And for Coon Rapids, it means starting the season 1-0. For the Wildcats, they fall to 0-2 early on the season.
They'll win their share of games.
Yeah, and I'm sure this is a disheartening loss for them because they were in this one. And, they stayed right with Coon Rapids to the very end.
Well, and this is a team that's still trying to find out really who they are after losing so much last year. Bakken, we talked about, was their leading scorer last year, but numbers 2 through 8 in their scoring sheet were all seniors. They accounted for 62 goals and 160 points. And if you're graduating 160 points,
that's a lot.
You're really not expecting to come out of the blocks real strong the next year.
Well, I'll tell you what, Bakken's a good player. He can really wheel.
Well, and I've been impressed with the number of them, but their team defense
they play a
and
good
their
game.
ability to get back and just bring that many bodies back in to the middle and make it difficult. There's a good opportunity out front for Tyson, and it's turned away by Hansen. And on the Cardinals side, a lot of encouraging things on how they play together. Different pieces, different players setting up little two-man games. It's the game inside the game, and if you can create with those little two-man games, and just like that chance we just saw right there from Trent Tyson, just working the puck to set up that one opportunity. They did that well all over the ice and with all different players. So it should be interesting. Again, I'm very excited about what they have this year and what they have, the ability they have to prove.
Yeah, it's a good skating hockey club. They do, like you said, they play a good, smart game. They use their heads, move the puck to space, use their speed. So they have a lot to build on after this first win.
Yeah, I would imagine sometimes in that first game you don't always know what you have. I mean, you can scrimmage, but it's not the same as playing live. And so the Cardinals, in a tight one, came out and put a couple of empty net goals in and really just pulled away. But a nice first win for Coon Rapids.
Yeah, and getting contributions, again, from – you get a defenseman to get the first goal of the season for you. You get 2 from Tristan Golan, which, granted, one was an empty net. But at the same time, those are not the guys that I would have called on out at the beginning of the game to be the goal scorers and the heroes. A lot of action. You saw the chance off the post for Chisago Lakes, and then Golan getting in on the breakaway, finishing 5-hole. That turns out to be the game winner. Barsness and Golan have empty net goals to make it a little bit bigger victory, 5-2.
Yeah, you can't forget what Wagner did.
No.
I mean, he had 30 saves
absolutely,
tonight.
Absolutely.
Chisago Lakes really put it on there. There goes the flag flying by.
Hey, on a different note, the girls won tonight 8-0 over Anoka.
Wow.
They outshot the Tornadoes 34-2.
Oh my!
To 2.
To 2.
I'm not surprised by the outcome.
No.
But
8
nice
goals.
win
That's nice
for the boys here tonight, and a lot on the docket for the CTN crew. Will be wrestling their season opener on Friday night as they take on Chaska Chanhassen. We'll be back here to see the Cardinals against Duluth Denfeld on Saturday. And then the boys basketball season opener next Tuesday, live from the barn at 7 o'clock.
Yeah, I'm excited for that one. That should be fun. I'm excited to see the wrestling team as well.
But that is going to do it for this edition of CTN Sports. I want to thank everybody out there for joining us and continuing to support everything we do here at CTN. To the entire crew, including Howie Shapiro, Jerry Grant, I'm Joe Young. Say good night.